Flow. I want to give everybody a shout out. There's so many people I want to give a shout out to. I don't know why I said that. I got a bunch of people following me on Facebook. Majority YouTube telling me that 80% of my people are coming from Facebook. I do links, very few here, but I have some people from all over the world actually. Uh, One guy calls me every in the morning, like 3 o'clock in the morning, 7 o'clock in the morning, 5 o'clock in the morning. He calls me. He calls me teacher, master teacher, like it's teacher, teacher. I don't think he knows how to go on YouTube. And well, let me. This is overview of my. This is native instruments. I want to put this. I want to say this. I need to start reading stuff. But here we go. I'm going to go ahead and do the screen flow here. This is how I'm going to have everything set up here. The first track, the first channel is going to be my piano, and I can control everything from. Can you see? Where are you looking? You know what? I need to back up here. I wonder if I can get this so. Oh, you can see my mouse from the from this angle. But yeah, my keyboard is going to be right here. It's the keyboard I'm going to be using for bass lines. Actually, I got to move it over because I guess I'll play my bass lines with my right hand. I can play my bass lines with my left hands. Okay, let's show. Okay, so like piano, you know what? This I'm gonna have to move this dock too, because every time I come over this way, let me move this dock out the way now. Hey, dock. The dock is going to be in the way. I'm going to put the dock on the right side. So if I need it, I have to go way over here and open it up. Okay. 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 Now, see, I can control everything from this little F. It's not the fader port. My fader port stopped working on me for some reason. I think I put the wrong adapter in there, burned it out. But here I can record my bass. I can move over. I can activate my piano. I'm using. Let me pull up my piano grandeur. Hear my clicking. I need to move this microphone because it's gonna be. You don't need to be hearing that. Take my headphones off. I don't need. I already did a sound check. Oh, oh. Everything's. Put my little microphone right up here, upside down, right next to me, like this. Just gotta watch out for this cord. Yeah. There we go. Grandeur. And I learned how to save the settings for native instruments in here. I have factory settings, then I have my users. Some of these I created a long time ago, a couple of years ago, really. These eights, and I got different pianos. Mr. Piano, my morning piano, that's recent. Right, low, keys. Well, I have that's all set up here. And I actually can hear I got my pedal. I love my pedal noise. I have to turn it way up for you to hear the pedal noise. Where's my master fader? Master fader. Master, where's fader? Dock fader. The fader is not even highlighted. Master fader. Move my master fader up. I'm going to move my master fader next to my piano track. So it'll be right there. And I'm also going to move my drum fader next to master fader. So I have all these faders right next to each other. Right here, my drum fader. So, yeah. So I got my piano. Haven't been in here yet lately, so I'm going to get my bass. Let me unrecord my piano. That's master fader. Undo my piano, move over another track, the bass. If I can turn this up. Am I coming through? Why is everything so soft? Close my door, crank it up a little bit. Oh, my master, where's the master fader? Yeah, that's up. I wonder why it's not loud. It's good enough. And I have my EZdrummer right here. So right now, this will be enough to get things going, you know. Got my drums. I can go in here and pick a groove. I spent a lot of money buying all these different drum kits here. EZdrum metal, always wanted that. There's a couple of more metal ones. I might as well get all the drums because I'm going to be doing this for a while. I got all kind of, let me show you. I got independent, metal, machine, New York Volume 1. There's a bunch of New Yorks. Superior Drummer, Progressive Foundry, and then I got some small plugins. Some small expansion packs, Ballad. I got the songwriters. I got all this stuff on sale. Some of it I did pay straight out. EZdrummer mod. This comes with EZdrummer. And then I have some more expansion packs, rock, American, jazz. I bought that years ago. Latin drums and Latin percussions. That's just percussions. Just not the drums kit. These are drum kits. This Latin, Cuban. And plus I got native instruments too. I haven't figured out how to work that native Latin. I got Rock Solid, and this one I bought a long time ago. And these are little expansion packs. These are like really smaller ones. But the more you get, the more options you have, even with EZdrummer. So this is what the drums look like in here. I got a whole bunch of. I like to really just have a simple drum setup, and the mix is very small here. I just got kick in, kick out, snare, and I have them named down here on the faders. I named them. So let me show you if I would go get a groove. Let's start at the independent. Independent is all kind of stuff in independent, but I'm just going to take a simple 4/4 and not hearing anything. Oh, that's why I turned it down when I was doing something earlier. I was mixing some stuff. Oh, that one's not making. Oh, that's accents. That's just accents. 3, 4, 6, 8. One shots. Those are one shots. Independence. I don't want that. Swing. Straight 4/4. Here we go. Straight 4/4. All these are accents too. Wonder why they not playing though. Well, let's go with metal. 4/4. In verse. Verses include. I still haven't figured out exactly how to work all of this. Oh, let's do a double bass. He's tripling them. So let me take this and slide it down here into the creative song. Whoops. And then I grab a long version of it. And everything should be controlled from here. Stop. Follow. Wonder why it's not stopping. Let me see. Oh, okay. I'm going to slide this down here. Oh, I see. This now I should be able to. It's not controlling it. It's not controlling it. Let me put this over here. Put my save my window configuration. This is what I was trying to tell the young man. Window configurations. I got all these different window configurations. He used Studio One, and he didn't know what the window configuration was. It's taking a little minute to catch on. Everything is running real slow here. Double click, that's why this window popped up. Window configurations, you know, these are, I go in and rearrange everything, and then I can save that window configuration. I wonder why the guy, I guess he just moves stuff around as he goes, you know, he doesn't organize things. So, you know, if he wants something, he go get it instead of just making a window configuration. See, this one's these are window configurations specific for the task. You know, this is for automation and a beat detector, a silent strip. All this is right in here. MIDI devices. All this is MIDI. Quantize. You know, MIDI editing, only for MIDI editing window. You know, scores, I'm gonna be writing scores. EQ, only for EQs. All my plugins, EQs. See, dynamics, when I want to do dynamics, I got all my dynamics plugin. I didn't put these together. I used a demo. So like what I would do for this one, I would put all my, since I'm be doing that, I would take this big window, my big mix window, and put it over here out of the way. And then I would, you know, organize my plugins as far as away from the window as the main window as I can get. I would make this my viewer edit. They call it edit window. I would make this the smallest because I have it right in front of me. Come on, grab it. Doesn't want to grab. I would bring this down here like right in front. Since I'm sitting right in front of the monitor, this would be right in front of me. And I would lower this down as to the corner, and I would try to organize these when I need. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna. I used to use these a long time ago before I had any plugins. These are Avid plugins with Pro Tools. Nothing's wrong with them. I mean, these were top of the line when they came out. You know, these are professional studio plugins. You know, they emulate the hardware, and there's nothing wrong with it. Then I would save that window configuration like that. That's a window configuration. So every time I do my EQs, I would do my EQs the same way. I would move my mix window over here, and I would make this smaller, my view window, smaller, right in front of me. Like it is, you know, I wouldn't have a monitor this big if back in the past, you know, back in the day. And I would organize my EQs over here out of the way. Pretty sure I'm going to be using different EQs, the ones that I paid for from Waves. I'm going to be using the Waves plugins. These are free. Nothing wrong with them again. And then I would save that window configuration like that. You know, and then I would start making my own. Save that window configuration. The very first ones are the ones that I'm starting to rearrange. Like this one here. I would need this mix window to be this big. Not just starting out. I would size it to the size that I have showing right now, bass and drums. Matter of fact, I don't even need all of my drums showing right now since I'm just starting. I would just have, the only thing I would have showing is my Easy Drummer and my fader, my VCA fader. So that when, where's my Superior Drummer? See what I got in here for, whoops, that's not Superior Drummer. Pull up my Superior Drummer, where is it? Okay. And I would just have this over here in the corner, far over here. And let's see if it's going to control. It's not. Nothing's working now. Back to the back. There we go. Boom. Okay. See, I can use my little port here, and whatever drums I pick out at the time, so this way I can almost knock my milk over too. I can turn my drums down from my first fader. Matter of fact, these should be switched. The master fader should be all the way over. I can't, for some reason I can't move. I haven't did this in so long. I forgot how I have to go in here. I have to go all the way in my thing here and move my master fader. I forgot how to move these faders around. Look, I got one little MIDI. So I since I'm starting off, I would make this window small as I need it. I would make this window like, whoa. I would make my fader, clicking stuff. I would make my mix window, shoot, I just made it disappear. Well, let me do this one first. I make my edit window right in front of me. Now I know how to bring up the mix window from years ago. I learned that keyboard command. Then I would take my little mixer and make it small. This is where I'm just starting out, so I put my little mixer over here. Matter of fact, I still got a little bit of extra room. So I would stop. I would save that. Of course, from now on, my transport's gonna go all the way up in the corner. Then I would save this window configuration like this. Everything I do, I would save the window configuration. Plus, you hit Command S all the time. Command save all the time. Command save all the time. This is a little bass MIDI that's right here, and I would make everything so that I can see it numbers wise. Go back to the beginning. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like that, so I can see it. Beats. I'm going to be using beats, measures. You can use seconds, time code when you start. You know what I want to do? I want to bring a video in. That's right. With Pro Tools, they lost that function about bringing. You can't use video anymore within Pro Tools. They gave that up. You got to buy a whole nother. Avid has a whole nother thing that's very expensive for that. But that's when Studio One and Logic Pro X is going to come in later on. But I want to familiarize myself. One thing I learned from the violin player. Bliss, he says, learn one software, get good on one software first. Don't be using 3 of them at a time until you get good at one. Halfway good at one, knowledgeable, and then move on to another one. I want to use 3 right now. Really, I want to be able to use any software that's out and be able to find my way around on it the first time. They basically the same, but they have different keyboard commands and different ways of working. Pro Tools, I'm not going to get into that thing. It's the industry standard. You can look up the word standard and you'll know what they're talking about. The industry's standard. Everything has a standard that they go by, and Pro Tools was the industry standard. That's all I'm going to say about that. You can argue me down. I didn't say it. The industry said it. Okay. So, for now, I just got my bass. I got my piano, bass, and drums. And let's say if I was going to grab another instrument, I would grab the next one. Bass is something already right next to it already. I would open this one up, close this, and get this out of the way. And I would see the next instrument that I'm going to be using. Since I'm using my Complete Control, I would highlight it and I go down to Instruments. I would pick Complete Control right there. Once you learn how to do this stuff, you can always stop and look and see what I just did. If you're not familiar with this, you say, man, he did that so fast. But, the more you play with things, that's what the thing is. These are men toys. These are women toys, too, because there's a lot of that. I'm not going to sound like a male chauvinist pig. But here, let me go ahead and bring this in. They are in engineering, artist toys. or Toys of the Artist. This opens up every time you open up a new one. Welcome to complete, and then you it's all the way down here. The other one, I'm gonna pull this up so you can see. Okay, over here on the big screen. Now look, I hit this so that I can leave this window open. Now, this is where the toy comes in. Fun time, fun time. I should be, you know what? I shouldn't be spending a lot of time on this because I got to go take my father some. I'm going to go for it. Usually, I don't like to leave the house on a sort of empty stomach, but I can go straight there and back. I can go get him some goodies, some snacks for him to eat around the house, and then a bunch of liquids. I usually get it from the Dollar Tree, liquids and snacks. That's good. There's a wire in the way. Wire in the way. That's why it's good to get those little microphone mounts and all of that, and run your wires, so you won't have to keep rearranging stuff. But I spent my limit already, so I can't get some more stuff. I did want to get, but the little $50, what was it, $150, and they had all these different mounts. One for a microphone, camera, iPad, one for your monitor. I was gonna put, look how I got my little keyboard set in here, masking tape. But let me show you what I was talking about here. Now, see, I can go, and this way I don't have to, the fun. It's all about having fun. You can always use your mouse. You can use your mouse. Matter of fact, it maybe you can see where you going. You can see where you're going with the mouse. And I think with this, it's going to change. Yeah, yeah, it changes back where you can't see the icons. I like the icons. I think you can't, when you're doing that, you can't have the icons showing because it always changes. It's not doing nothing. Yeah, with the icons showing, it's not doing. Whoops. Where am I? I got the bass. Let me take the record off the track, off the bass track. So you should use all of this stuff just to make it exciting. You have things. Use them. Use the transport. But like I'm saying also too, your keyboard, your computer keyboard has more functions on that. The keyboard shortcuts on this has more functions than any other thingamabob. Any other controller or whatever you want to call it. Your keyboard shortcuts, there's more function on these than anything else, and they've been around longer than any of these other things. So let's see. What am I? I'm moving stuff around and don't know. Oh, that's yeah, that's it. It's I don't know how that's going in here. I must already pick something. Oh yeah, I picked something that. Let's go back. Reason why it's messing up because I shouldn't have that highlighted. Go back to FX. It's on effects. Browse. It's on effects. It's on library. Oh, I'm in the library. That's what I wanted. And I have no idea what new instrument I might want to get here. Synthesizer. These are plugins. These are plugins right here. And I don't know how to get back to libraries, files. I don't know how to get back to without using my mouse. Files, libraries. I don't know how to get out of that. Types, delays, effects. I didn't want effects. I don't even know how I got in here. But this is fun stuff to learn how to work. How do you get out of it? Mouse, effects, types. Let's see, what's this? Yeah, those are effects. I wonder how I got into here. Files. complete. I don't even know how I got in here. Browser. Let's see. Effects. Yeah, I'm up on effects. I want to get out of effects and go back to the other. Delay, types, presets, scales, loops, presets. I wonder what this does. Oh, wow. I never even would think that would do that. I don't even know what it did. Now I got 2 effects. Be nice to learn how to do the effects too. Use what's the messed up. Guessing too much. Now look, Pro Tools has quit unexpectedly. I guess so. I'm rolling around not knowing what I'm doing. That's life. Pro Tools quit. I'm gonna leave it just like that. Let's go. And wow, I messed up. But that's life, and that's how things go. That's what you get. You don't want to be guessing what you're doing stuff. You know, in here, you don't want to be guessing. But that's a screen flow. That's a screen flow. I'm gonna stop.